Hello, this is Opinion Radar. If you're anything like me, a mom juggling schedules, screen time battles, and the constant search for meaningful ways to connect with your child, you know how special it feels to find a craft that's actually enjoyable for both of you. Today, I'm sharing our experience with the Melissa and Doug Dolphins stained glass craft kit, an $18 activity that promised quiet creativity and a splash of color. I first noticed it while looking for a birthday gift, intrigued by its promise of mess-free artistic play. It sat on our shelf for a few weeks before we finally opened it together one calm afternoon, unsure what to expect. What started as a simple crafting moment turned into something more, something slow, intentional, and surprisingly bonding. I want to walk you through how it unfolded in our home, why it stood out from the usual art projects, and what it really feels like to create something beautiful side by side with your child. Let me tell you, as a mom who's always on the hunt for crafts that are both fun and manageable for my kids, this Melissa and Doug Dolphin stained glass craft kit has been a total win in our house. I got it for my 7-year-old daughter as a little weekend project, and honestly, it was one of those rare crafts that didn't end in a mess or frustration. Everything you need is right in the box: the pretty dolphin-themed sticker sheets, the black background frame, and even clear instructions that she could mostly follow on her own. That's a big deal to me. I love that she got to feel independent, and I didn't have to hover with glue or scissors, worrying about spills or sticky fingers. Plus, when it was all done, we hung it in her bedroom window, and the sunlight streaming through those colorful stickers looked absolutely magical. It gives her room such a sweet, cheerful vibe, like a little underwater dream world right at home. One of the things I appreciate most about this kit is how it brings joy without the chaos. So many art projects promise creativity, but leave you wiping off paint from the table and wondering if the dog stepped in glue again. Not this one. The sticker-based design means no mess, no drying time, and no cleanup. My daughter could do it at the kitchen table while I made lunch, or on the couch during a slow Saturday morning. It's perfect for quiet time, rainy days, or even as a group activity when cousins come over. I'd say it's great for kids ages 6 to 9, maybe even younger with a bit of help. Watching her carefully peel and place each sticker was so satisfying. It gave her a real sense of accomplishment. And when it was finished, she stood back with this proud little grin, like, "Mom, look what I made." Which, as a mom, is honestly what I live for. Now, don't get me wrong, there are a few little quirks, and I want to be honest about them. Some of the stickers didn't stick as well as they should have. A couple peeled up a tiny bit on the edges, especially when she touched them a little too eagerly. I had to press them back down, and I'm keeping an eye on it. I've also noticed that the colors, while vibrant at first, seem a little less bold after a few weeks in the sunlight. They haven't faded completely, but they've softened into more muted tones, kind of like old beach glass, if that makes sense. It still looks nice, but not quite as punchy as it did on day one. I've also seen different sizes of these kits, and this one's fairly small, not huge, not too tiny. So it's ideal for a kid's window, but maybe not as a showpiece for the living room. But hey, for what it is, it still brings so much joy. What really makes this special, though, is the experience. It's not just about the end result, though, yes, it does look really pretty hanging in her window. It's about the time we spend together, her chattering away about where each dolphin should go, or telling me stories about underwater mermaid kingdoms while she works. We've even started listening to ocean sounds and soft lullabies as she builds it, making it part of her evening wind down routine now. It's become this little ritual, something calm, creative, and connecting. I love that it's something she can proudly display and say, "I made this." And since we've done this one, she's asked for other designs. Apparently, there's butterflies and rainbows and more. So I might just be stocking up for holiday gifts because I can definitely see this being a hit with her friends and cousins too. As a mom, I also think about value. What are we really getting for $18? And honestly, for a creative, screen free activity that keeps her engaged for over an hour and results in something she cherishes. It's worth it. It's not just a toy, it's an experience, a piece of art, a confidence builder. It's taught her patience, following steps, and attention to detail. It's also something that doesn't get tossed aside after 5 minutes. That it can be given as a finished gift is such a sweet bonus. Imagine a handmade stained glass piece from a grandchild, adorable for birthdays, or just because someone needs a little sunshine. I can see why so many families, like mine, keep coming back to these kits. Overall, would I recommend it? 100% for the mess free fun, the creativity, and those quiet moments that feel like little victories. Yes, the adhesive isn't perfect and the colors mellow over time, but none of that takes away from the joy it brings. If you're looking for a thoughtful, creative gift or just a special thing to do with your child on a lazy afternoon, this dolphin kit is a beautiful choice. It's simple, sweet, and full of heart, and honestly, isn't that what childhood craft should be about? If this dolphin craft made your heart smile like it did mine, don't let the magic swim away. Hit like and subscribe for more joyful finds we can make with our kids. Let's fill our homes and feeds with color, creativity, and those precious quiet moments. See you next time, fellow mama. Let's keep making waves together.